Three, two, one. Welcome to Abundance, a podcast program about the abundance mindset. My name is Zhou Fang. I am your host. Together, we will explore the abundance mindset and practice together. Welcome aboard. Hello there. Welcome to Abundance with Zhou, a podcast program about the world of abundance and the abundance mindset and the practice of it. And I am your host and teacher, Zhou Fang. And this is actually just our second episode of the program. And welcome back. And I hope you enjoyed the first episode, which talked about the story behind our why having the program of about abundance and the abundance mindset. So I think from the first episode, we mentioned the world of abundance is big and deep. And there are a few elements or principles that I root myself in or kind of anchor myself on when I practice abundance and the abundance mindset. And I will share them with you here, and we will go through them in the following episodes. And of course, beyond that, there are more aspects and dimensions for us to explore the world of abundance and the abundance mindset. So I invite you to join and, of course, to stay with us, and we can build the village of abundance together. So a few principles of abundance, they are time is not a commodity, and rest is not lazy, dreaming is not frivolous, space is not limited, rather it's expansive and boundless. And of course, abundance belongs to us all. So today I'm going to talk about time. What is time? For some people, time is just there. You know, we have 24 hours of a day, 365 days a year. We have 60 seconds a minute and 60 minutes an hour. So time is very much a construct. But have we ever thought about what if time is, say, an event? What if time is an experience? What if time, instead of being linear, it's actually cyclical? So in modern society, we defined time as a structure, as a way to regulate or to dictate our day-to-day. Like say we get up at 8 a.m., we go to lunch at 12 p.m., we go home at 6 p.m., we go to bed at 10 p.m., for example. They are kind of like a guidance or like suggestion of how should we conduct our day. So it's a structure and it's linear. And historically, in many, many cultures, and even today, cultures experience and practice time differently compared to the global north or, say, the more developed world. For example, for indigenous communities, oftentimes time is not linear, but cyclical and relational. It's deeply connected to our ancestors, to nature, to space, to the land, very importantly, and to people, to the people who came before us, to the people who are here, and to the people from the future or in the future. So time is a container for all those relationships to happen, and time is where we make things happen. So there's a connection between time and space. And also in African culture, and of course Africa as a continent, it's not a monolith. There are many, many cultures and communities in Africa. So in certain African cultures, time is relational and it's event-based. We create time. So we measure time with the events and the experiences we have in certain African cultures. So for example, we can have past tense for time and present tense for time, But it's difficult for certain cultures to predict the future or look ahead of time. It's because time needs to be created. Time needs to be experienced. When we have a room full of people sitting together, say grandmas, mothers, sisters, and siblings, when we sit together, we are creating time because we are sharing the space and the events together. Therefore, time is the experience we are creating, we are sharing together. And that's important for the abundance practice because in modern society, time became a commodity, right? Time becomes something that we consume. So we will oftentimes say, I have to save time. And how am I going to kill time? How am I going to spend this time? Or how am I wasting time? But why am I wasting time? So those are very kind of modernized ways to view time. And while it is a good idea for us to be mindful as we go through the day, like, hey, what time it is? Oh, actually, I have to go home, right? I need to pick up my kid. It is great to be mindful about time. At the same time, talking about time, it could be restrictive because we will be only focusing on like, I only have 20 minutes for this. That feels like scarcity, right? That feels like restricting. That's not abundance. So if we want abundance, we should see time not as our opponent. We should make time to work with us. So time becomes a partner. For example, after, sitting at a desk for an hour or so, let's listen to what our body says. Let's use 10 minutes to take a walk, or to use 2 minutes to breathe, right? Take a few deep breaths. And that is not wasting time. That is using time wisely, to use time to help us to get better, to feel better, to enjoy the abundance in our neighborhood, to appreciate what the time and space have to us. So that's why the first principle for me when we practice abundance is to shift our relationship with time. Instead of seeing it as a thing, as a commodity, we're seeing it as a partner. Time is our partner, and also to see time as cyclical, as relational, to see time as an opportunity for us to create experience, to create this space, to be with each other. And time plays such an important role when we think about, say, relationship building and enjoying each other's company. We can't rush it, right? We shouldn't be rushing it. How can I have a quality time with someone if I'm like, checking on our clock or checking our digital clock every 5 minutes or so? That doesn't feel abundant. That feels tight. And we want abundance of time. So next time when we think about I'm running out of time, let's just take a breath and slow down and to think, I'm right where I need to be. I'm not running out of time. I don't have to rush. I am right on time. And I am on time, and I am friend with time. Time is my friend, and it's my partner. It's my partner in this life, and I can work with it, and I can create a day that's filled with meaningfulness and filled with joy and filled with the experience I want, with the things I want to do, the people I want to be with, and the world I want to be in. That's the first principle that I wanted to talk about in terms of abundance and the abundance mindset. And I will repeat, time is not a commodity. Time, rather, is cyclical and relational, and time is an experience that we can create with the people around us and within community. And next time you feel like I'm tight on time, take a breath and think about, actually, I do have time. So next time we are going to talk about rest is not lazy. So I hope you come back. If you enjoyed this episode, please like it. Please leave your comments. Please subscribe. And please share with your friends and family. We'll have all the information you need in the show notes. And until next time, take care and thank you.